Just a quick video to give you some tips on how to form your throws for laparoscopic knots a bit more easily. First things first, make a C. So if we just draw on here, there's a C. You'll want that bottom limb to be kind of in the same line as your non-needle throwing hand. Obviously we're going to tie with our left, so we're holding it in the right hand and we're going to go grab the short end there. And now just try throwing some throws without actually going and forming the knot, just taking it across and going back the other way. It's a nice little exercise to get that motion smooth and try and avoid your instruments clashing at any point. You can practice moving just one hand or the other, or both together. Here's tying with the other hand, using the needle driver to form the throws around and the left hand to actually do the throws. Again, we can practice just moving the right hand like this, or just moving the left hand. Next tip that's really helpful is to use a bit of pronation and supination with the hand that you're holding the thread with, in this case the needle driver. Try pronating and supinating and see if this helps you form your throws a bit better. When you're underneath, then it's pronation. When the thread's going over the top, then supination is normally the key, like that. And you'll see it actually makes a big difference to the ease of forming your throws. Whereas if you do it the other way, it's kind of awkward. Next thing to do is to get that left hand pronating and supinating. You can do this with the index finger of your hand rather than needing to move the whole instrument. It can be helpful for picking up that short end. Here it's probably easier to go the other way, so we'll flip it over, go grab that end, and we can bring that thread through and put our first loop down. There we go, nice and square. So you can see we're a bit short on thread to tie with here, and forming a C is going to be tricky. So I'm just going to pull a little bit extra through and go ahead and form that second throw. Little pronation on the left hand, going to make it easier to pick up. Move the hands together and bring that one through. Then it's just a case of pulling on the threads to tie the knot. And in the next video, we'll cover how to slip it down so that we can control the tension nicely, like this. So that's just some quick tips for how to make your throws a bit easier. Make a C, do small movements, don't clash your instruments, and try and pronate and supinate. And finally, try moving just one hand or the other, see if you can really isolate those movements.